Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Colorado Buffaloes. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Buffaloes kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So SMU's offense will have the football first. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. He'll be trying to get things going and really give a presence, a physical presence to this running game. Wants to throw. It's Anger. The screen. He can go. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's the give off the left side. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking for a man. It's Anger. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on fourth down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for threes, Palmer. You settle for threes, a lot of...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Past the 50, the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bucks. The defense putting points on the board.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. The Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. Got a little grass. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Scanning the field, it's Anger. He'll try to do it himself. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. Tackled there by the defense. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage, man. You want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Extra point here will give them the lead. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field, you're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
So Colorado's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. A veteran presence that's really taking control of not only the quarterback room, but this entire offense. Give to the single back. Crosses the 30. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. This time he wants to throw. Unloads it left. It's complete. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The play action fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Anger. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Looking to throw, it's Anger. Just a short pass to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Breaks the tackle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to his 5-yard line. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Right back to him on the ground. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for room at the 25. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field. But
got it down the field. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team. Expectations, Palmer, they're high. And you see why on that play. Dude's got some skill.
Yeah, he's big time, man. Listen, I'm not going to say this guy was flying under the radar before, but now he's going to become a...
There's some room. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run.
And he's in! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a padded separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. On the ground with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Anger. The throw finds a man on the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Mustangs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws. And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time.
Snags it, and there's running room. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. It's complete to the left. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and have guys that can win up front. That's That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Absolutely center cut. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it way down the field. Electrifying play. Man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line.
Well, I know that's not exactly how the offensive coordinator drew that one up, guys, but how about Johnny on the spot doing a great job concentrating? The ball gets deflected, but he's somehow able to reel that thing in, come up with a big play for his offense.
And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. The give out of the gun. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll run it again. Maybe some room here. He now has 72 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing.
Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Anger. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 9 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Tar Heels able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Boulder. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. This home crowd is fueling their running game. Every single time the running back gets the rock, they are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down. He has 89 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not change anything. Let's just go back out, let's pound the rock, pound the football, and really threaten this defense and force them to have to tackle us.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll go right back to the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get concerned, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense?
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to...
Unleashes one deep. Caught him. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is a huge play for the offense, but you know the defense is just kicking themselves. They had them set up in 2nd and long. And that was just a short throw. All you got to do is rally to the ball carrier and bring him to the ground. They couldn't get it done. Way too many yards after the catch, and they give up a big one on defense.
The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up. But
touchdown, Colorado! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he puts through the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Anger. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A 1st down for the offense. He goes right back to the air. On target to the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it along the sideline. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. That pass is incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Makes the grab over the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mustang!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Here on the Buffalo sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Stumbled to the ground.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He now has 111 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. There's a crease. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
To the air, it's Anger. Dumps it off in the flats. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. After that big stop by the defense, now they can breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They're trying to power it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Rushes on him, and he never had a chance.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Dropping back, it's Anger. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. Great move. Now he's got room. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Trying play action. They're working that left side. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Finds his man. It's Brown. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Mustangs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Buffalo sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. The give. Could be an alley. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 2nd and goal coming up. Powers forward. Touchdown, Bucks! And the pummeling has started. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Anger. Got his man on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. When the number gets close to 450, that's worth doing. He's got it down the right side. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together.
He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7th. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Lining up for the PAT. He has been surgical. Oh, they blocked the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Plows through the defense.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Buffalo sideline, this offense has been a big storyline here today. We did not expect them to be so proficient against one of the top defenses in the country, but here we are. A big blowout. They have the ball and the lead. Coaches keep talking to the players about finishing strong. We'll see if they're able to keep up that momentum here today and get the upset. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. He leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us here.